Stadium here, which is just a stone's throw from this tennis court, can see 27,000. As you can see, that it's not the grass that there normally is, because it was all set up for the Moto X of the X Games that just finished last week. Dementieva serving for 3. She had 2 breaks, led 3 love.
Jankovic seems to have settled in to this final, her first final this year, her 5th in her career, only won 1 tournament.
Pam, it looks to me to be a little windy down there.
Cliffy, it is. But, you know, they wouldn't give an easy assignment to the first female pilot of a blimp. It's got to be a little windy for Martina up there and for the players down here. But the wind really helps, because otherwise it gets even more brutally hot. And it's probably close to 100 on the court anyway.
Mishit, that's really a couple of mishits in a row, and that's why I mentioned the wind, because I feel like that's got to be a little bit of a factor. And points for Dementieva to go up 5-3, first set of this championship match.
Dementieva can get a little emotional on the court when things get close. She talks a lot to herself. She'll look over to her support group here with her brother and her boyfriend.
Dementieva holds, and the boyfriend Maxim, by the way, makes some serious money himself in sports.
Hockey player. Been with Dementieva the last few weeks on the road.
Leading scorer for the Sabres last year. As a kid, Dementieva took lessons from the mother of former U.S. Open champion Marat Safin, and so did Anastasia Moschino, a good friend. And the two of them played in the final of the French 2 years ago. I guess 3 years ago, the French, right?
It was 04.
15?
I'd say it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Moschino beat Dementieva that year. Sharapova won Wimbledon, and Kuznetsova beat Dementieva in the final of the Open.
Just a huge fan of the ground strokes of Dementieva, because, you know, we talk so much about Rafael Nadal and his spin. It's sort of the opposite with Dementieva. Her ball off both wings, very flat, but flat stays low. So it's challenging to play against her. I'm telling you, if she's hitting the ball well. Like that. But her issue is, you know, if you hit that flatter ball, you don't have the same margin.
15.
But she's a couple of points away from the first set.
The backhand is the much improved shot for Dementieva when she broke through in 2000. Winning the silver medal at the Olympics and getting to the semis of the U.S. Open. It was really her speed and her forehand. The backhand was very defensive. She never really stepped into the court. Now it's much more offensive. She started to play a lot of doubles the last few years, and I think that's really helped Dementieva moving forward, taking advantage of these short balls, getting her momentum, leaning in, and finishing off some points at the net.
Great point and set point. Set to Dementieva. Gee, that was a clean set.
Dementieva 16-3.
Dementieva had 9 winners. 9 winners against only 4. I'll make a total of 9 errors as well. Anyway, first set is over. Set 2 when we come back live to the championship match, JP Morgan Chase.